Hi. If you're looking for the biggest employers in the Colorado Springs region, you've come to the right place. We're going to go through some of the big sectors such as military, healthcare, software and IT, nonprofits, and we'll start with the incredible new project put out by Amazon out by the airport. We'll get to that in just a second. Just want to remind you that we do these videos every week about living, working, and playing in Colorado Springs. And if you'd like to keep up, please hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell so you get reminded every time we post a new one. And we get people calling from all over the country. So here's some information. If you want to reach me directly, so you can call, text, or email, I'd love to help you out. So we're going to start with Amazon, who is building a huge distribution center out by the airport. They've already got a building out there that's uh, filling up all their prime Amazon trucks that you'll see if you are in town. And this is going to be the largest distribution center that Amazon has ever built. It's going to be almost 4 million square feet. It will be the largest building in Colorado. Uh, there's going to be the anchor of a new business park out by the airport. They're going to start by employing 1,000 employees, and this is going to come online next summer to 2021. They've said they won't post jobs until about 2 months before. So if you go to the Amazon website now, you won't see these jobs posted, but they'll start coming out next spring in anticipation of the opening next summer. So that's going to be a huge building. It's a huge project right now, and it'll be 1,000 new employees overnight practically next summer. The biggest employer category in Colorado Springs, as you may know, is the military. We've got 5 bases here. We'll go through 3 of them today. Fort Carson is the largest by far. It's the only Army post. The others are Air Force related. They've got over 25,000 active military on base. They've got 6,700 civilian workers and contractors. They do almost $2.5 billion in economic impact to the area every year. They are always looking for aircraft engine mechanics. You can start in the high 50s if that's your thing. Otherwise, obviously, they've got a lot of other jobs out there as well. Schriever Air Force Base is the home of the Space Force currently. They've got their Delta 8 and Delta 9 groups out there, 8,100 personnel. So if you're looking to get into military contracting or anything like that, Schriever may be a place to look. Another one is Peterson Air Force Base. Here we call it Pete Field. They've got over 9,000 active troops there, and 2,200 civilian jobs are out at Schriever as well. I mean, Pete Field as well. So the military is a huge employer in this area. In addition, there are a lot of companies that are ancillary to the military. Cybersecurity is really big. The biggest one probably is Lockheed Martin. You've heard of them. They're a big space construction company, and they're locally based at Fort Carson. They're looking for electronic technicians, trainer instructors, system admins. You've got to have a clearance for that one. Subcontractor manager, project manager, and many others. From their salaries range from 66,000 up to 135 or so. So Lockheed Martin is another way to get into working in this huge military complex that we've got out here. The next one I want to cover is health. We've got a lot of big health programs going on out here. The largest hospital is UC Health Memorial, UC standing for University of Colorado. They've got 4,200 employees. UC Mary Lou Bashir Center is a diagnostic imaging center, and they've got 2,800 employees out there. And then the Penrose St. Francis Health System has almost 2,200. So that's a lot of people in health. In addition, Anthem is the largest for-profit managed care company in the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association. They're looking for nurse practitioners, a vice president of product management, Java developer, advisor, and many more. They've got a lot of jobs open at Anthem. ranging from 54,000 to over 221,000. The next section we're going to cover is the technology and IT area. The last numbers that I could dig up showed 2,409 open jobs in the software field, including developers, system engineers, information security analysts, computer support specialists, systems analysts, network architects, and more. Salaries going from 40,000 to almost 100,000. And I'm sure you can find things above that as well once you get in there. Tech jobs are found at a lot of companies here. Here's some of the very biggest ones. BombBomb. You may have used their email video service. I do. FormStack, Altia, Bold Technologies, Burst IQ, Wow with an exclamation point, Tech Experts, TEK, Surewell Software, Fuseport, and R9B. So those are the biggest of the software companies, but again, there's a lot more. So if you've got those skills, you can probably find a job here. They're always looking for good coders and so on. The last segment we'll cover is nonprofits. Most of them that I'll cover, the largest ones are Christian-based missions, and the very largest is Compassion International. They focus on children in poverty globally, and they were ranked the #3 best company in the city to work for. So the people who work there really like it. The only one that beats them is #1, Young Life. They were #1 in Colorado Springs as far as the best company to work for. They've got 3,100 employees. They're based right here in the Springs. They bring in over $5.5 billion a year, introducing teens to Jesus Christ around the world is their mission. Focus on the Family has been a large James Dobson project here since the 90s. You may have heard about them because they, for a while, were also very active politically. I think they've separated out that arm so they could keep their nonprofit status. They've got 750 employees and a huge campus in the northeast part of town. The Navigators are another Christian organization. They're based at Palmer's Glen Eyrie home, a beautiful location. They've got 1,750 employees, and they bring in over $124 million a year. Fountain Valley Prep School is a highly rated nationally 9 to 12 high school on 1,100 acres. They're both for local people who drive in, and they've got dorms for students who come in from around the world and the country to stay here and get a great education. 175 employees there. And then one of the largest ones is called Raptum International Travel. They're headquartered in Colorado Springs with 8,100 employees, large internet company. So that wraps it up for some of the largest employers and tech and groups in Colorado Springs. Again, a reminder, here's a couple other videos you can see that we've done from the past. Be sure and hit that subscribe button and give a call or a text or an email if you'd like personal touch right away. Love to hear from you. Bye.